I want to bring in now Tracy Walder, NewsNation national security contributor and former CIA officer and FBI special agent. Tracy, thanks for joining us here. 34 kids missing in May. That is a disturbing and alarming number. What do you think's happening here?
Well, thank you for having me, Brooke. And you're right, that's an extremely high number. Just to, I guess, break down some Ohio statistics. The reality is over the past 2 years or so, the number of reported children has been about 54. So just in the last 2 weeks, half of that has come into play over the past 2 years of data. So that's a really high number. We have to remember also, I don't know that this is necessarily suspected, but Ohio ranks 5th in the number of human trafficking incidences. I'm not saying that that's what's happened to all of these children. However, Ohio really does have a high rate of human trafficking instances. And a lot of that is because they have a rural population, they have a city population, and they have a very transient population. And that all contributes to this. And because their number is so high of human trafficking incidences, I have to think that this may be a large part of why we may be seeing this. But again, I'm just hypothesizing.
Well, yeah, officials in the Cleveland area did say to us that they fear some of these kids are victims of predators. But as we mentioned, and Evan mentioned as well, a lot of these kids don't even have pictures on the police website. So given both of those factors, where do you even start from an investigation standpoint here?
So you're absolutely right. And those really go into a lot of what we call underreported incidences. These are children that may be marginalized, may not have strong familial ties. And then that becomes highly problematic in trying to trace them and trace their last movements. If we can't even obtain a picture from the family, that makes it obviously very difficult then to go ahead and trace them because they don't have a large footprint. They're not in regular contact with their family. And that makes them also very susceptible to being a victim of a crime. And so it really becomes difficult because these are marginalized subsections of the population to finding them and ultimately reuniting them with their families.
Tracy, law enforcement told us that they typically see a spike in children reported missing after big operations to find missing kids. Do you know why that happens? Why there's a correlation there?
Sure. I know that that sounds like a strange correlation, but it's actually somewhat of a logical correlation because there is, in a way, somewhat of a PR presence of this. A lot of these large operations are, carried on news networks such as our own and other ones as well. And then that brings visibility to families, and that brings awareness to these families. And then they are under more understanding of how to report their child missing and more apt to report their child missing because there may be a higher instance of them being found. So that's actually something that we see a lot. And that's why publicizing these kinds of operations, once they're done and once they're successful, is actually really good.
Yeah, still 34 missing kids in 2 weeks. It's a tough number to wrap our heads around, something I'm sure we'll be staying on top of. Tracy Walder, thank you for your insight here.
Thank you, Brooke.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.